So in this video I'm going to be talking about the water consumption for my 15 by 30 foot rink. I had a few questions about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the rink into quadrants, and for each quadrant I'll come up with an average depth and use that to calculate the amount of liters used. So once I have the depth for each quadrant, I can have a rough idea of how much water it takes to fill up the rink, and then figure out a cost. So disclaimer before I start, math is not my area of expertise, so just bear with me while I stumble through this. So I've split the ice into 4 quadrants, A, B, C, and D. And then for each quadrant, I came up with a rough estimate of the depth. As you can see, quadrant A is about 7 inches, B about 10 inches, C about 3, and D about 6. Then I multiplied the depth by half the width, which was 7.5 feet, and half the length, which was 15 feet. With that, I was able to calculate the cubic inches. Then I used Google to figure out the conversion between cubic inches and liters, and was able to come up with the total liters per quadrant. This brought the total liters to 6,900 roughly. Then I had to convert the liters back to gallons because the local region didn't specify the cost per liter, only the cost per gallon. 6,900 liters converts to 1,518 gallons, and that equates to just under $300. Now keep in mind that this number does not include any precipitation, rain, or snowfall that I used to help fill up the rink. And since I used averages for each quadrant, it's probably plus or minus a few hundred liters for the total amount.